Success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. And who you become is shaped, first and foremost, by how you think. You see, most people spend their lives trying to change their circumstances. They want more money, more time, more opportunity, more recognition. They want a better economy, a better boss, a better spouse, a better break. High performers understand something different. They don't begin with circumstances. They begin with philosophy. They begin with the way they think. Because long before success shows up in your bank account, it shows up in your mind. Let's talk about how high performers think differently and why that difference makes all the difference. 1. High performers take total responsibility. One of the great dividing lines between average and extraordinary people is this: average people blame. High performers accept responsibility. If my parents had been different, if the economy were better, if I had more education, if my boss understood me. High performers say, it's up to me. What can I do better? How can I improve? What must I learn? They understand a simple truth: you cannot change what you will not own. Psychology tells us this is called an internal locus of control, the belief that your life is shaped primarily by your own choices rather than external forces. But you don't need fancy language. You just need discipline. High performers don't waste emotional energy complaining. They use it building. They know every excuse weakens character. Every responsibility strengthens it. And here's the miracle. The moment you say, it's my fault, you gain power. Because if it's your fault, you can fix it. 2. They think in terms of growth, not comfort. Most people organize their lives around comfort. They ask, is this easy? Will this be stressful? Will this make me uncomfortable? Will I fail? High performers ask, will this help me grow? Will this stretch me? Will this develop my skills? Will this make me better? They are not addicted to comfort. They are committed to progress. Psychologists call this a growth mindset, the belief that abilities are developed through effort and learning. But again, forget the label. Think about the principle. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. High performers understand that difficulty is not punishment. Difficulty is training. The weight doesn't get lighter. You get stronger. The challenges don't disappear. You become wiser. And so they lean into discomfort. They know discomfort today prevents regret tomorrow. They think long-term, not short-term. Here's one of the greatest traps in modern life: short-term thinking. Most people live for immediate pleasure, instant gratification, quick rewards, easy wins. They want the candy today and are willing to sacrifice the health tomorrow. High performers think differently. They think in decades. They ask, where will this lead? What will this cost me later? Is this aligned with my future? Will I respect this decision in 5 years? They practice what psychologists call delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate pleasure for long-term gain. But to me, it's simply wisdom. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. High performers build slowly. They plant seeds. They water them. They protect them. They wait. And while others are chasing fireworks, they are building foundations. They control their inner dialogue. Every human being lives with a voice inside their head. The question is, who's in charge of that voice? For most people, the voice is negative. You'll probably fail. Why even try? Others are better than you. High performers don't let that voice run wild. They manage it. They edit it. They train it. Psychologists call this self-talk regulation. High performers call it mental discipline. They replace destructive thoughts with constructive ones. I can learn this. I'll get better. This is temporary. I'm improving. They know you cannot rise above the story you tell yourself. Your life follows your language. Change your words. Change your world. 5. They invest in personal development daily. Most people hope for improvement. High performers schedule it. They read when others watch. They study when others scroll. They listen when others complain. They grow when others coast. They understand a fundamental law. Your income rarely exceeds your personal development. You don't get paid for your time, and value is developed. High performers are lifelong students. They read biographies. They study psychology. They learn communication. They improve leadership. They sharpen thinking. They never graduate from learning, because the moment you stop growing, you start declining. They focus on solutions, not problems. Average minds are problem-oriented. High-performance minds are solution-oriented. When something goes wrong, most people ask, why does this always happen to me? Who's to blame? How unfair is this? High performers ask, what's the next step? What can I control? How do I fix this? What's the opportunity here? They don't deny reality. They just don't drown in it. They understand. Problems are not stop signs. They are guidelines. Psychology calls this resilience and cognitive reframing. I call it maturity. Life is tough. Get tougher, not bitter. They master their emotions instead of being ruled by them. Most people are emotional prisoners. If they feel tired, they quit. If they feel discouraged, they stop. If they feel afraid, they retreat. High performers feel all those things too. They just don't obey them. They understand feelings are signals, not commands. You can feel tired and still act. You can feel afraid and still move. You can feel uncertain and still decide. Psychology calls this emotional regulation. High performers call it self-respect. They don't ask, how do I feel today? They ask, what does my future require? And then they act accordingly. They see failure as feedback, not identity. Most people think, I failed, therefore I am a failure. High performers think, I failed, therefore I learned. They separate performance from identity. They know mistakes are events, not definitions. Psychology calls this adaptive attribution. High performers call it common sense. Thomas Edison didn't fail 10,000 times. He learned 10,000 ways that didn't work. High performers keep experimenting. They adjust, they refine, they persist. Because persistence beats talent when talent quits. 9. They build strong standards and live by them. Average people live by convenience. High performers live by standards. They decide in advance what they will tolerate, what they will accept, what they will pursue, what they will reject. They don't negotiate with laziness. They don't bargain with mediocrity. They have rules for themselves, not rigid, but firm. We rise to the level of our standards. If your standard is get by, you'll get by. If your standard is excellence, you'll grow into it. 10. They think in terms of service, not selfishness. Here's a powerful secret. High performers are not obsessed with themselves. They are obsessed with contribution. They ask, how can I add value? Who can I help? What problem can I solve? How can I serve better? Psychology shows that purpose-driven people outperform pleasure-driven people. Why? Because purpose fuels perseverance. When it's not just about you, you don't quit so easily. You get paid in direct proportion to the value you bring to others. Serve more, earn more, grow more. They design their environment carefully. Most people are victims of their environment. High performers are architects of it. They choose their friends, their mentors, their inputs, their routines. They know you become like the people you spend time with. So they seek out growth-minded people. They limit negativity. They protect their attention. They structure their days. Psychology calls this environmental design. High performers call it wisdom. They practice daily discipline. Let me give you the secret of success. in one word: discipline. Not dramatic discipline, not heroic discipline, daily discipline. Small acts done consistently. Reading 10 pages, exercising 20 minutes, planning tomorrow, reflecting nightly, improving slightly. High performers understand success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day, and failure is a few simple errors repeated daily. There is no magic, there is method. 13. They think in terms of becoming, not just achieving. Most people want things. High performers want growth. They understand what you get is temporary, what you become is permanent. Money can be lost, skills remain, titles fade, character endures. They ask, who must I become to deserve this? What kind of person earns this life? What habits support this future? They focus on identity, because behavior follows identity. 14. They use time intentionally. Most people spend time. High performers invest it. They know time is life, and you only get so much of it. They plan, they prioritize, they protect focus, they avoid trivia, they say no more often than yes. They understand, either you run the day or the day runs you. There is no neutral. They believe in possibility without delusion. High performers are optimistic, but not naive. They believe success is possible, improvement is available, progress is attainable. But they also know it takes work, it takes patience, it takes sacrifice. This is called realistic optimism, hope with hustle, dreams with discipline, vision with effort. After studying high performers for decades, one truth stands out. They don't have better circumstances. They have better philosophy. They don't think magically. They think responsibly. They don't wait for motivation. They don't seek shortcuts. They follow principles. They don't blame. They build. They don't drift. They decide. They don't wish. They work. They don't envy. They improve. And slowly, quietly, steadily, they rise. Remember this. You don't change your life by chance. You change it by choice. And that choice begins in the mind.